is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Escapes the pocket. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
52. Strike 2. Set.
Throwing is Mariota. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. They send Samuel Wright.
Ready?
Back to throw. Mariota bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
It's Krosky-Merritt on third. He cuts it back right. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Okay,
Dan
ready?
Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guys going for 2.
Striker, 3. Here we go. Here we go. 53. Shot. 17. Set.
Sending him up the middle. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Machine Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That's low and bounces short of his man. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Lamar now from the gun. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that
Tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, on everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 32. Steal, left.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
17. Striker. Let's black one.
And it's 3rd down.
Right through. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go. Watch out now. 50. Right. 95. Blaster. 6. Hut.
They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Trying for the touchdown. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
33, yellow, steel, black. Black Ultra. Set.
Mariota buying some time right. Pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 15-8 our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Mariota to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Mariota's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of his running back, Kronsky Merritt. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
52 blaster.
Give it to Kronsky Merritt. He passes the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 yards.
Shot, 17. 17.
For a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
On the ball.
Working quickly here.
That's another Washington Commanders
43
first
rail.
down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Krosky Merritt. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Working quickly here.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the Ravens 7-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
It's a run, Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going to try to throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. Going to turn this over on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
What?
On first down, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. He's going to have them up to that 23. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's hot! It's hot! 180! What is it?
First down throw for Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Commanders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. From the gun, run for Krosky Merritt. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Now Mariota. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nate Wiggins on coverage.
Mariota. Forced out to his right. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Jackson out of the gun on third. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
The give to the fullback. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Run it all right there. We've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to throw it. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the Commanders get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. 22.
Blue. Fight 60. Cut.
Back to throw. Mariota getting out to his left. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Right, 97.
It's 4th down.
Field, black. Black ultra. Ready?
He's back to throw. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We're Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that absolute contact. You couldn't do it.
He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready?
Now run it out of the pistol. Prosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Red, cycle.
Back to throw. Mariota. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Dumped off to his running back. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Come on, set, watch out now. 50, 10 black. Trouble, 38. 6, Mega. Set, go.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
52 black.
Washington.
10 cycle. Black Ultra.
1st and goal.
Ready.
At the 9.
On the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Mariota to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Giving this to Prosky Merritt. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders down by only 2 in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead.
Ravens 22, Commanders 20.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
You change it.
Now Jackson off the play action. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner! And the Commanders have some new life in the fourth!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing is Mariota. Buying some time left. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Offense up to the line fast.
Mariota sacked. A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Mariota now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
He'll throw it. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown. Or maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hey, middle.
From the pistol, Henry. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens losing by 4.
Wanna quit?
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they're gonna have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now we're gonna have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. They cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Touchdown.
Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Back to throw. And he isn't going to get it. They wanted those two to feel a little bit more comfortable, but hey, they're still just moments away from a victory. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Sit on! Hey, Ozzy! Sit on! Sit on!
Here he goes, one final shot. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Baltimore.